Everyone tells you that to scale your business, you need to scale your content. You know the math, more outputs equal more surface area for luck. But here is the reality no one talks about. You are likely stuck in the founder's trap. You have two terrible options. Option A, you try to write everything yourself. You stare at a blank Google Doc for 3 hours, struggle to format your thoughts, and maybe, if you're lucky, you publish one blog post a month. You are trading your high-value CEO time for $20 per hour writing work. Option B, you try to buy your way out. You hire a freelance writer or an agency. You spend thousands of dollars, wait 2 weeks, and get back a draft that is generic, fluffed-up garbage. It sounds like ChatGPT written by a college intern. So you rewrite it anyway. You are stuck between burnout and low quality. But what if I told you that 80% of the internet's highest-performing content isn't written, it's assembled? In this video, I'm going to break down the 7 specific content frameworks that govern almost every viral article, newsletter, and video you've ever consumed. By the end of this, you won't need to hire a writer. You will need to hire an operator to manage the volume you're about to produce. The third template I'm going to show you is the one most founders skip because they think it's too simple, yet it drives the highest intent traffic on the web. Let's build the system. The biggest myth in content marketing is that you need inspiration to write. Inspiration is for poets. Growth is for engineers. The truth is that your audience doesn't want your art. They have specific problems and they are typing specific queries into Google or YouTube to find solutions. When you treat content like an engineering problem, you realize that every search intent maps to a specific architectural structure. This is the new way of publishing. We stop writing sentences from scratch. We start filling buckets. Here is the workflow we are going to use today. 1. Identify the keyword intent. What is the user actually looking for? 2. Select the template. Which of the 7 structures fits that intent? 3. Deploy the schema. Use a pre-built outline, the acceptance criteria. 4. The AI assist. This is where you leverage AI, not to write for you, but to fill the schema based on your bullet points. When you have a template, you aren't staring at a blank page. You are staring at a form that needs to be filled. What used to take you 8 hours of creative struggle now takes 90 minutes of assembly. Let's dive into template number 1. The first template is your revenue engine. We call this the comparison post. Search intent. This captures the user at the bottom of the funnel. They are searching ClickUp versus Asana or best email marketing tool for creators. They have their credit card in their hand, they just need permission to buy. Why most fail? Most write these as 2,000-word essays that bury the lead. They write, ClickUp was founded in 2017. Nobody cares. The builder's schema. Here is how you structure this for high conversion. 1. The verdict table. Top fold. Put the answer immediately at the top. A simple table. Tool A versus Tool B. Who wins for pricing? Who wins for features? Who wins overall? 2. The for who section. Do not say one is better. Say Tool A is for enterprise, Tool B is for solopreneurs. Nuance builds trust. 3. Feature breakdown. Pick the top 3 distinct differences. Don't list generic features they both have. 4. The deal breaker. What is the one reason not to buy each one? Honest friction creates credibility. The output. When you write this way, you aren't trying to be fair, you're trying to be helpful. You help the reader make a decision in 30 seconds. If you do that, they click your affiliate link or book a demo with you. Template 2 is the trust builder, the step-by-step tutorial. Search intent. The user is searching how to automate leads with Zapier. They're frustrated. They don't want theory, they want a result. The old way mistake? Recipe blogs are the worst example of this. You have to scroll past 12 paragraphs about the author's grandmother's farm just to find the ingredients. Do not do this. The builder schema. Here is how you structure this for high conversion. 1. The promise. One sentence. By the end of this guide, you will have a fully automated lead system. 2. Prerequisites. What do they need before starting? e.g., you need a premium Zapier account. 3. The steps, chronological. Number every header, step 1, step 2, step 3. 4. The visual proof. Every step needs a screenshot or a GIF. Text describes why, visuals show how. 5. The debugger. This is the secret sauce. Add a section at the end called Where You'll Get Stuck. Anticipate their failure points. Why it works? When you help someone solve a granular technical problem, you earn the right to sell them a bigger strategic solution later. This is the template most of you are ignoring, the resource list. Search intent, best tools for X, top books for Y. The user is in research mode. They are overwhelmed by noise and looking for signal. The psychology. You might think, I can't just write a list, that's low value. You are wrong. In the information age, curation is creation. Saving someone 5 hours of research is worth more than a 3,000-word philosophical essay. The builder schema. Start by explaining how you chose these items. I tested 50 tools. These are the only 5 that offer API access. This proves you're not just copy-pasting Google results. 2. The categorized list. Group them. Best for budget, best for power users, best for teams. 3. The one thing takeaway. For each item, give them one sentence on why it made the list. 4. The comparison matrix. A simple data table at the end for skimming. The output. These posts become bookmark magnets. People save them. They share them with their teams. Every time they come back to check the list, they see your brand. Template 4 is your SEO battleship, the ultimate guide. Search intent. Broad, high-volume queries like SaaS marketing or real estate investing. The strategy. This is not a blog post. This is a free product. The goal here is to be the definitive resource on the internet for your topic. The schema. The table of contents. This is mandatory. You need jump links. The what and why. Define the core concept for the beginners. The mechanics. How does it work? The strategy. How do you execute it? The future. Where is this trend going? Pro tip, don't try to write this all at once. An ultimate guide is actually just templates 1, 2, and 3 stitched together. It's a collection of your best small pieces organized into a logical sequence. This attracts backlinks like a magnet because other writers will cite you as the source of truth. Now we move to emotional connection, the problem-solution framework. Search intent. Why is my churn so high? Or how to fix low open rates. The user is in pain. The builder schema. We use the classic copywriting formula, PAS, problem, agitate, solve. 1. Validate the problem. Start with empathy. You're sending emails, but nobody's opening them. It feels like shouting into the void. Let them know you understand the texture of the pain. 2. The agitation. Twist the knife. If you don't fix this, your domain reputation will tank and you'll burn your total addressable market. 3. The root cause. Explain why it is happening. This is where you position your expertise. It's not your subject lines, it's your deliverability infrastructure. 4. The solution. Give them the fix. Why it works? This template builds the strongest relationship. When you articulate a reader's problem better than they can describe it themselves, they automatically credit you with having the solution. Template 6 is how you build authority and separate yourself from the herd. The Mythbuster. Search intent. This is usually discovery traffic or social media engagement. It challenges the status quo. The old way? Most people regurgitate common advice. Post 3 times a day. Hustle harder. It becomes background noise. The builder schema. 1. The common belief. State clearly what everyone thinks is true. Everyone says you need to hire expensive writers to scale. 2. The data or evidence. Show why that belief is mathematically or logically wrong. But looking at the data, 80% of costs go to editing bad drafts. 3. The new truth. Present your contrarian viewpoint. You need templates, not people. 4. The implementation. How to execute on this new truth. The output. This is polarizing. Good. You want to repel the people who aren't a fit for your worldview and attract the ones who are looking for a better way. Finally, template 7. This is the closer. the case study breakdown. Search intent. Does your strategy actually work? The mistake. Most case studies are just humble brags. Look how much money we made. That's boring. The builder schema. 1. The starting point. What were the constraints? Client A had $0 and no email list. 2. The hypothesis. What did we think would work? 3. The execution. What did we actually do? Be specific. Show the ads. Show the emails. 4. The result. The numbers. 5. The retrospective. What went wrong? What would we do differently? Why it works. Transparency is the new marketing. By showing the back end of the success, including the messy parts, you prove you aren't just lucky. You prove you have a repeatable system. The difference between the founder who builds a media asset and the founder who burns out isn't writing talent. It is pattern recognition. You now have the 7 patterns. Comparison for the buyers, tutorial for the builders, resource list for the researchers, ultimate guide for the SEO traffic, problem solution for the pain points, mythbuster for the authority, case study for the proof. Stop staring at blank pages. Here is your next step. Pick one template from this video, just one. Identify a keyword you want to own, open a blank document, write the headers for that schema, and fill in the bullet points. Then, and only then, do you use AI to expand those bullets into prose or hire a junior editor to polish it. I want to know which one you are deploying first. Drop a comment below. Are you doing a comparison, a tutorial, or a mythbuster? I read every comment to see what you guys are building. And if you want to see the exact AI prompts I feed into these templates to get high-quality drafts in under 15 minutes, click the video on your screen right now. I break down the exact prompt engineering workflow. Go build the asset. I'll see you in there.